Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you're going to meet the great Dr. Adam Milroy. He is a healthy living expert. He believes that everybody has a blueprint, came from God, and we need to get back to that original blueprint. He'll explain next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, my father, brother, uncle, all ministers, so I'm a believer, and I believe that God gives us a healthy baby with a perfect blueprint, and then we start to mess it up. We have an injury, we start self-medicating. There's a million different ways to get away from God's blueprint. Somebody who's in the studio right now who believes the same as I do is Dr. Adam Milroy. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Can't wait to start.
Yes. Well, tell us your background. You were telling me a story about how you got involved in your first trip to a chiropractor was a kind of a happy accident.
Yeah. So I originally did not want to be a chiropractor, and I wanted to do something in health, but not really sure what. I got in a pretty tragic accident in my high school years. I couldn't walk on life support in a coma for about 8 months. Couldn't drive, obviously, so my mom was like, hey, follow me, drive around town, run some errands with me, and go to the chiropractor. I didn't know anything about a chiropractor. I knew they pop bones or whatnot. So I thought, okay, I'll go with you. Nothing else to do, obviously. And so it's been 8 months since I could walk. My mom wheeled me into the office for her chiropractic appointment, and I walked out. So that made my mind up right there.
Incredible. And when we think about medicine, there's a lot of people who will write a prescription for a drug. Chiropractic, you really want to get to the root of the problem. And I think there's kind of this fight between big pharma and chiropractic, and talk about why chiropractic is something people should explore if they haven't.
What's unique about chiropractic, it can get you almost instant relief with 0 contraindications or side effects, which is very intriguing to me because I was an athlete, and so I was always trying to look how can I get back to action the fastest. Of course, I did do some medical routes on surgeries or medications when need be, but always I say try chiropractic first, PT, and then work your way up to the ladder if need be.
And you do a lot of stuff. We found a video, and we'll disclaimer, video was made several years ago, so your clinic has changed, but this is a great overview.
Dr. Adam Milroy at Joint Pain Specialist. I'm the founder and owner. The reason I founded this company is because I saw all too often patients would have joint pain, and the last resort was surgery. They did not want surgery. So I need to figure out a reason, how can I get them out of pain, prevent surgery, and live their best life. I've been practicing for just under 14 years. For most of my career, I did PI, personal injury cases, high volume as a chiropractor. And I saw lots of joint pain in that industry, but they always resulted in surgery that didn't necessarily need surgery. So I had to figure out how can we help these people without having to cut on. Here at Joint Pain Specialists, we offer regenerative medicine, also known as stem cell injections, IV therapy, hormone pellets or testosterone, chiropractic, and physical therapy. We're medically integrated. It means we have medical staff here to do procedures chiropractors cannot do in our license. We also have financing options available with probably about 2 to 3 different kind of lenders.
It has to feel so rewarding when you can get to the root of somebody's problem.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why I do what I do. Giving people their life back is not a drug, but it is addictive.
You were telling me a story before this broadcast about one of your favorite patients of all time who had a little foggy brain. And
Yeah.
will you share that story?
Yeah, so a patient, she had a foggy brain, lethargic, chronic fatigue, all the symptoms you hear about the telltale signs of IBS, Crohn's, those kind of gastrointestinal issues. She'd been to many doctors, then all the over-counter meds, the pills, potion lotions. Nothing really fit the bill for her. She had temporary relief, and to the fact where she couldn't go on vacation, road trips were out of the question for her. She would have to plan strategically when it comes to weddings and anniversaries and graduations, things like that. She knew where every clean bathroom was in her area, point A to point B, just in case. She had her bloated day clothes, her normal clothes, and so she had her closet kind of split like that. And this went on with her for about 20 years, she said. And I've known her for a while, and so I just assumed that she was a homebody. I assumed let's go places, she stayed at home a lot. And so I put her on a program I call the Gut Freedom Blueprint. 6 months long, and it actually fixes and heals the gut. It fixes and heals the gut lining, fixes the gut microbiome, it completely resets the gut. Absolutely amazing, and it absolutely does work. On week 2, she calls me and says, "You've changed my life." And which were minor changes, but to her, they were huge. Then the 2 months go by, and she's like, "I feel like myself again. I feel completely different. This is absolutely amazing." And so that's again why I do what I do, because it's so fun to see people take control of their life back and feel like a whole new them. And I know this person very well because it happens to be my mom. So very special to me.
So beautiful. So beautiful. Let's talk about some of the other therapies that you offer, everything from hormone therapy, stem cells. What are some things that people should know more about?
Yeah. So again, what I like to do, I like to optimize humans. And so somebody comes to me with a deficiency or a problem, I can find it, and a lot of times I can fix it, if not make it significantly better. We do a lot of hormones. We do bioidentical hormone pellet implantation. We do stem cell injections. We do stem cell recruitment devices. We do medical weight loss, because a lot of times people have joint pain because they're overweight. So we do medical weight loss, which is a peptide. I'm certified in peptides as well. I just know a lot about them, and they're pretty fun. And that's a new interesting area that's coming to light, what peptides can do for people that choose to take them. Do body contouring devices. There's some really specialized devices that help with body contouring, because people lose a lot of weight. Now they have loose skin, they need more muscle, so that's something we work with as well. We do a lot of genetic testing, blood work. I'm a certified functional blood work specialist. Just means I can read your labs differently than any doctor can. I formulate programs to actually fix and heal you from the inside with nutrigenomics. I cannot change how your DNA functions, but I can change how your DNA expresses itself. A lot of interesting stuff's out there on the new edge of stuff. Well, that's just the direction that medicine is going.
I love it. We're going to pull up your website, and as we scroll down the website, let's talk about, the patient who's been going to a family doctor forever and ever, and they're still tired of being sick and tired. And, why would somebody want to come to you after years of doing the same thing?
Yeah. Yesterday, I had a gentleman come in, 72 years old. I've been seeing him for about 2 months. First I saw him for pain, got his pain resolved, got that fixed, was easy and fantastic. Then he started talking about his kidneys and started showing me all his kidney diagnoses and his kidney medicines he's on. It's debilitating. He's a business owner still, and he still works. He comes in yesterday after being on my kidney protocol for 1 month with a new set of labs. A lot has changed in 1 month. He is shocked. He is so happy. He's going to bring his family in. He has 3 adult sons. He's bringing them in because they have other issues, but he sees how it works. He sees there are no side effects. He sees you can get pretty fast results. You don't have to wait 6 months to see anything, and he feels fantastic.
And blood work doesn't lie. A patient can lie, but their blood doesn't lie.
Yeah, I love that, because I say that all the time. Symptoms can be misleading, because a lot of problems you have very similar symptoms, but blood can't lie. It doesn't lie. It's objective.
So, all right, in the final 2 minutes, look into the camera on the left and talk to that person who really probably needs to come see you and just get a second opinion, if you will, from the chiropractic standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely. If you feel less than, if you feel like you're lacking, if you feel fatigued, if you feel like you need more motivation, come see me. I can help you. There's a lot of things out there that medical science has advanced that the public doesn't know about yet. We're cutting edge. We do a lot of stuff in our clinic. I have a whole complete biohacking suite. A lot of things that people never heard of or seen. Look me up and we'll take care of you.
Outstanding. We're going to end with your website, which is jointpainspecialist.org. The great Dr. Adam Milroy. Thanks for coming on the show.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
You bet. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.